How are you holding up?
I'm okay. How about you?
All right. We all knew this time would come.
Hey, Nora.
Hey.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Uncle Travis.
Wow, you've grown so much. Last time I saw you, you were down to here. How are you feeling?
I've been better.
So is this really it?
I'm afraid so. The doctors say there's nothing left for them to do. He'll be so glad you could make it. He's been asking for you.
Really?
Really. He'll be so pleased to see us all together again. It's just too bad it takes a tragedy like this to make it happen.
Mommy said we can't have supper until Grandpa dies.
No, Mommy just meant that
But you said...
I'll see if he's awake.
You're looking well.
Wish I could say the same for you. How's unemployment?
I wouldn't know. I got a job at Debug Pest Control last week. I'm an assistant dropping sweeper.
How fitting.
He's awake. He wants to see you.
Dad.
Travis.
Marta, could you give us a few moments?
Mirabella, if you don't mind.
Oh.
Close the door.
You look good.
Liar. I look terrible. You haven't seen me in 3 years and already you're lying to me.
Sorry. Are you at peace?
Do I look like I'm at peace? Whoever said dying people are at peace is a crackpot.
Does it hurt?
Nah. They got me all hopped up on painkillers. I can't feel a thing. See? Nothing. Come closer. There's something I have to tell you. Do you remember the program that the hospital put me on, the one with all those decrepit old men?
The support group.
Didn't support me any. Just a bunch of old coots trying to find Jesus and put their affairs in order before they croak. But I did become friendly with one person. A shaman.
A shaman?
You know, a witch doctor.
Dad, there's no witch doctors around here. He was probably just some phony.
No, the guy that knocked up your sister and ran away, he was a phony. The shaman was real. Don Wally Ramaparte. Real as they come.
So what does that have to do with...
Be quiet. You can't talk and listen at the same time. What Don Wally taught me was that death doesn't have to be permanent. With the proper training, one spirit can be transferred to another living thing. My body may die, but my soul can live on.
Have you been doubling up on your medication again?
Oh, you're just as bad as your mother. She dismissed me every time I tried to talk about this.
Sorry.
What Don Wally told me was true. I'd stake my life on it. At least what's left of it anyway. I've been preparing myself for this day for months, getting my mind and my spirit in good enough shape for the journey.
Dad, you can't be serious.
The hell I'm not. At the precise moment I breathe my final breath, whatever living thing I touch will gain my spirit. And my soul will live on. And I want to live on in you.
What?
I know we haven't always gotten along. I know we haven't spoken since you dropped out of school and flushed your life down the toilet. But you are my son, want to share your body.
But Dad,
Wait. Travis. Wait. It's time.
right now?
Yes. Yes. Take my hand, son.
But
Let me live on in you.
I don't want.
Be a better son in my death than you were in my life.
I can't.
Don't you love me?
Mom, come in here. It's time.
Travis, please, don't let me die. Travis, please.
He's gone.
He looks so peaceful.
He's holding a grapefruit?
Sorry I couldn't let you stay in my body, Dad. You know how it is.
Ooh, it's freezing in here.
What?
You heard me. It's ice cold.
Dad?
Oh, sure. Now you recognize me after you put me in the goddamn icebox.
I didn't know.
You knew damn well my spirit would enter whatever living thing I was touching when I died. You gave me the grapefruit. You did this to me.
But Dad.
Don't but dad me. I knew you were a screw-up, but to make your own father a fruit?
I suppose it's better for your spirit to haunt me for the rest of my life?
Yes.
Sorry, Dad, but I just couldn't. Mom! Dad's alive! He's in the grapefruit!
Was he telling you that shaman mumbo jumbo too?
But it's true! I was just talking to him. Come on, Dad, say something.
We all wish that were true, Travis, but the fact is he's laying dead in the next room.
But
I've made up the guest room for you. Why don't you get some sleep? You look like you could use some.
why didn't you say something? Mom's gonna think I'm going crazy.
I think it's best to keep this our little secret for now. My own son who I nurtured and raised, and you won't even let me share your body.
When did you ever nurture me?
Oh, I nurtured. I was always there for you.
You were never there for me. You missed my high school graduation so you could go fishing.
The trout were really biting that day. It was unprecedented.
Was it worth missing my graduation?
Hell, it's not like you were valedictorian. You missed one trumped-up ceremony and you never hear the end of it.
But it wasn't just one ceremony. You missed everything. You missed my recitals, my field trips. Take your father to school day.
Your mother did a very nice job with that.
And when was the last time you remembered my birthday?
I always sent a card.
You sent one card, one. And that was 3 years ago. It was shaped like a fish and said, "Happy birthday, just for the halibut."
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
You never showed any interest in me. I bet you don't even know how old I am.
Sure I do. You were born the year of that big garbage strike, so you must be 32.
I'm 25, Dad.
Really?
Really.
Guess you were right. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I forgot your age. I'm sorry I never cared about anything you were involved with. But now I want to change. I want to get to know you better and know Nora better and my little granddaughter, Lauren.
Katie.
Right. Katie. I admit I wasn't perfect as a father, but I want to make amends. You'd be amazed at how being reincarnated as a grapefruit changes your perspective on things.
I don't care. You weren't here for me when I needed you, so why should I be here for you now? You're a bitter, nasty old man, and I'm ashamed you're my father. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you better keep walking, you foul-smelling trollop.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Foul-smelling trollop.
Just because you're a loon doesn't give you the right to be verbally abusive. Be respectful.
Ow! There were cans in there.
Welcome to the wake of Sydney Cloverfield. My name is Lucy, and I'll be your wake hostess today. I am eternally sorry for your loss. Is there anything I can help you with?
No thanks. I think I'll just grieve quietly.
Okay, then that'll be super. There's sandwiches and juice downstairs, and if you need anything at all, just ask for Lucy.
I'm really gonna miss Uncle Sydney.
Really?
No, not really.
This funeral home is much better than the one last week.
That pink carpeting was obscene.
Whose service is this again?
I told you, it's Sydney Cloverfield.
Sydney. He owes me $12.
My hemorrhoid operation didn't go well. The damn doctor was a quack. I should have smelled a rat when he offered me a discount. I guess you get what you pay for, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I dare you to touch him. No way, you do it. Okay, how about we both touch him at the same time? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Now, Katie, do you remember when we had that talk about funeral parlor behavior?
We just wanted to see if he was squishy yet.
Oh, they were trying to poke your father again.
Katie, what did Mommy tell you this morning?
If a good-looking man asks, they're currently available.
No, about Grandpa.
No touching.
Have you seen Travis yet?
He's probably still sleeping.
Oh, please, give your brother some credit.
I was.
Excuse me, has Travis Cloverfield arrived yet?
He is not. Would you like me to page you when he does?
No, thank you. That won't be necessary.
Mirabella, is there anything I can assist you with?
No, thank you, Mr. Turnbull. It has been a lovely week so far. I'm just waiting for my son to arrive.
Hugo, I noticed some pieces of lint over there. Please take care of it.
Oh, you certainly keep this place spick and span.
A tidy funeral home is its own reward.
Travis, there you are.
Sorry I'm late. My alarm clock got wet.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. Come on, everybody's been waiting to see you.
Hello and welcome. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Tell me again why we need a wake hostess?
How you holding up?
Why does everyone keep asking me that?
Most people feel kind of upset when their father dies.
I know you hated him, but still gotta suck when he kicks in.
I never said I hated him.
Yeah, you did. Remember when your car broke down and he wouldn't come pick you up?
Yeah, and when your appendix burst and he said, suck it up and take it like a man.
Yeah, and when he rented out your room to that Lithuanian kid and made you sleep in the linen closet?
Excuse me, I have to go pay my respects.
That guy's got some definite issues.
You hate me? I never knew you hated me.
I never said I hated you.
Well, your friends seem to think you did.
Come on, let's go see your body. And no more talking unless you want to tell everyone the truth. Excuse me, I'm his son. I'm in terrible pain. Excuse me.
Let me see.
You look good.
I look old. And look how much makeup they put on me. I look like a goddamn circus freak. Shh! Don't shush me. And could they have picked an uglier suit?
It's your suit.
It's my ugly suit that your mother bought me and I never wear.
What does it matter? You're only gonna be buried in it.
It matters.
Look at Travis. He's arguing with himself.
Oh, I'm sure he's just working out his grief.
You knew I hated that suit and you still let them bury me in it. Must my body leave this world in such shabby attire?
It wasn't my decision.
I should.
What? You should what? It really doesn't matter what you should do because you can't do anything. You're just a stupid fruit.
You screwed up everything. Not that it surprises me.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. When someone dies, you're not supposed to hear from them anymore. Why can't you just leave me alone?
My uncle's gone crazy. He's yelling at a grapefruit.
Is that all you got? You're such a disappointment.
Come on, man, that fruit never hurt anyone.
You don't understand. That's my father.
We understand.
Travis, we all know your father's death has been hard on you. It's been hard on all of us. I'm sure there are many things you wish you could say to him, but it's too late. He's gone.
But he's in the grapefruit.
No, we both know that isn't true. You know, I think it would be best if you speak to a professional about your feelings.
What, a psychiatrist? I'm not making this up.
Regardless, it would do you some good.
Fine. But I'm not crazy. Dad's really in that grapefruit.
Just calm down. Even if that were true, it's been disposed of. Daddy can't hurt you anymore.
Really?
Really. Oh, everything is going to be just fine.
Tell me about your relationship with your father before his death.
We didn't get along so well. Before the night he died, I hadn't seen him in 3 years.
Why do you think that was?
I couldn't stand to be around him. He was so obnoxious and self-centered.
Did you resent that?
What do you think?
You tell me.
Of course I resented it. He never cared about anything unless it affected him directly. And now that he's a grapefruit...
Oh yes, I forgot. He became a grapefruit.
I'm not crazy.
No one ever said you were.
Marta, as you're probably aware, with Sydney's passing, your services won't be required any further.
But I am a good nurse.
Yes, you are a good nurse. But regardless, we won't need one around the house anymore.
But what if someone gets sick or hurt? Then it is good to have good nurse.
I think we'll just have to take that chance. I'd like you out by tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock.
But I have nowhere to go.
Hello? Is anyone in there? Grandpa, if you're really in there, please say something. I miss you. Well, I heard Mom is making fruit salad tonight, and I know she loves using grapefruit, so...
Wait! You were right. It's me.
Oh, Grandpa, I missed you so much.
I missed you too, Lauren.
Katie.
Right, Katie.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why are you a grapefruit?
Do you know what a witch doctor is?
You mean a shaman?
Yes, exactly. Gosh, you're smart.
I'm reading at 3rd grade level.
Well, this witch doctor taught me how to channel my
How
spirit.
can you talk if you don't have a mouth?
I don't know.
How can you hear if you don't have ears?
I don't know.
Can you see?
Yes.
Can you feel pain?
I don't know. Yow! Ow! Yes! Yes!
You have no right to throw me out on street. You signed contract.
And did that contract say anything about being intimate with my husband? Because I don't think it did.
I only do it because you not show him affection. He was lonely. He says you are cold fish.
Cold fish? Ha! That's rich. Where do you get off?
They were Sydney's words, not mine. You do not seem like fish at all to me.
Katie, can't you see that Grandma's having an adult conversation?
But it's important. Grandpa's inside the grapefruit. Say something, Grandpa.
I think you've been spending a little too much time with your uncle.
No, really, Grandpa.
Ow!
Sydney?
Yeah, it's me.
It's really you inside that grapefruit?
It's really me.
See, I told you.
You told her I was a cold fish? What is wrong with you?
It does not have to be like this. Come away with me, Sydney.
I can't.
Why not? We frolic together during day, then I pack you an ice cooler every night. It can last forever.
Marta, what we had was very special, and I'll never forget it. But it wasn't fair to Mirabella. She deserves for me to be faithful again. Where do you think you'll go?
I guess back home. Cleveland.
Please don't be mad.
I can't get mad. I'm just a cold fish.
I never said that. I just meant you were cold, like a fish.
Oh, that's much better.
Well, not cold exactly, just sort of rigid, set in your ways. I couldn't even touch you unless it was Saturday night or a holiday.
That's not entirely true.
You used to be so spontaneous, always open to new things. But after the kids were born, you fell into your routines, and no matter how hard I tried, you'd never stray away from them. Everything was always exactly the same. For Pete's sakes, did we ever not have meatloaf on Thursday?
Don't try to pin this on me. Those routines were important. We had kids to raise, responsibilities. Maybe if you'd been around more instead of out of town doing God knows what.
I was selling, Bella, to pay for those kids. You know door-to-door's the most effective way to sell encyclopedias. I showed you the graphs.
I know. But what about Marta?
I'm sorry about Marta. She was a mistake, a silly mistake. I think I just like the attention. I want to be part of this family again. Becoming a fruit has made me realize just how important that is.
Will you actually be around this time?
Where else could I go?
All the things that hold me here are the things I want to keep. All the things I wish I could keep. All the things that hold me here are the things I want to keep. All the things I wish I could see you laughing, see us playing, see me waiting for you to come around again. All the things that hold me.
Dad was especially resentful that I never took over his sales route when he retired.
Why didn't you? You prefer sweeping roach droppings?
I did until Debug fired me last week. Apparently they want someone who will show up at work every day.
So we've established that your father yelled at you a lot, routinely belittled your intelligence, and never said I love you unless he was talking to a fish he caught. Is there anything else you might...
He had this terrible nickname for me, Disappointment. He used to call me that all the time. Time to go to school, kids. Come on, Nora. Disappointment. So embarrassing.
When was the first time he called you Disappointment?
When I was 9 years old, I traded my baseball glove for a dead turtle. I thought it was alive at the time. The kid I traded with told me it was sleeping. It took me 3 days to realize I was tricked.
Why do you think that disappointed your father?
Well, he had bought the glove for me, showed me how to break it in with canola oil, played catch with me.
Can you understand how he might have found your behavior disappointing?
I guess. But maybe I would have made better decisions if he was more supportive. Like the time when I was 13 and I borrowed his car and crashed it into the lake. Do you think he was happy I survived? No. He just couldn't believe I sunk his car. He never saw the big picture. Even as I was standing lakeside, wrapped in a blanket and drinking hot cocoa, he started lecturing me about personal responsibility. Like it was my fault I forgot to put on the emergency brake. Wait. That was my fault, wasn't it? He had every reason to call me Disappointment. Maybe he was harsh because he expected a lot more out of me. Maybe I should have too. Wow. Thanks, Dr. Bordeaux.
We've made a real breakthrough here.
Maybe my life has become too structured. Now with the kids grown, I can't afford to do things on a whim again. Maybe travel.
Good.
Yes, I am definitely planning on being more spontaneous.
Remember on our honeymoon when you flashed that motorcycle cop?
As I recall, you didn't get a ticket.
I miss that, Mirabella.
You know, so do I.
Did that do anything for you?
No, it's kind of like kissing a basketball, but it's still nice.
Yeah. So are you gonna say why you dragged me out on this walk?
I wanted to tell you.
You couldn't tell me at your mother's house? It's freezing out here. My peel is starting to pucker.
If you just let me finish.
What is it? Money? You can't squeeze me for that now. All you'll get is juice. And I know your mother is tired of paying your rent every other month.
It's not about money. I just wanted to say...
Don't tell me. You're gay, right? I always suspected it when you started drinking those diet colas.
I'm not gay, Dad. Well, are you going to interrupt me again?
Don't blame me for your not being able to get the words out. Disappointment.
Oh no, what did I do? Dad? Dad?
In here.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry for always letting you down. That's what I was trying to say.
No, I'm sorry for expecting too much from you. I should have lowered my expectations.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, son. If I had arms, I'd hug you. Come on, let's make up the lost time.
I don't like playing what if we were closer? The truth is real, we're here where we are. Nothing else can change that. I know we've done what we can. There's nothing I don't understand.
needs a moat.
Okay, I'll start digging one.
Make it a nice one.
Of course.
He's really good with Katie.
Yeah, must be because they have the same maturity level.
Be nice. He's finally starting to grow up.
I guess.
And next week, he starts working my old sales beat. In the mornings, anyway.
He'll get fired.
Probably. But at least he's trying.
Good night.
Call me tomorrow and let me know how your first day went.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Good night, Sydney. I love what you've become.
Good night. What? What? Who's there? Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Please, don't pierce me. I bought this house some 30 years ago. Then I died. Then I came back as a grapefruit. Wait. Judging by your disheveled appearance and rank odor, I guess you were a homeless person. Am I right? A derelict? A bum? Well, I understand that. I don't appreciate you breaking into my home and all, but I understand. Everyone could use a little help now and then. But please, as one lost soul to another, can you spare my life? I happen to know that there's a juicy steak in the freezer with your name on it, and cold cuts. One of my widow's delicious homemade cheesecakes. Wouldn't you rather eat that?
But I'm a vegan.
No, please, stop. My family.
What have you done to him?
It's just a grapefruit.
That's my grapefruit. That's my grandpa. Are you okay?
So cold. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
I'll go get Mommy.
No, don't. I don't want anyone to see me like this. It'll break their hearts.
Are you gonna die?
Yes. Without my rind, I can only be preserved for so long. A few days, maybe weeks. Then I'm bound to spoil.
What if someone eats you? Will that keep you alive?
I suppose my spirit would go in their body, but I don't know that for sure. Besides, who wants to share their body with a moody old man?
I will.
No, sweetie, you can't.
But I want to. I'd rather you live with me than have you spoil and die. I love you, Grandpa.
But you understand there's no changing your mind. My spirit will stay in your body for the rest of your life.
I know. I could use the company. You're a little tangy.
I'm not surprised.
When I die, can I come back as a squash?
Sydney? Sydney? Sydney?
Grandma?
Katie?
That old hungry man broke in last night. He ate Grandpa. Grandpa's all gone.
Katie, would you bring grandmother's rinds?
So you don't know when you'll be back? Well, have a good time, I guess. Okay. Call me soon. Bye.
Where is she?
Mom has apparently decided she needs to travel by herself. She left this morning before anyone woke up.
This is our mother?
I don't know what's gotten into her. She just crossed the Arizona border. She has no idea where she's going and no idea when she'll be back.
Wow.
Since she's gone, can you come over and babysit this week when Katie gets out of school?
Absolutely.
I'm getting a little tired. Do you think we could take a break and go sit down for a while?
No, I don't think so. What did he say? He said you could spin faster than me. Well, I can. Cannot. Can too. Cannot. Can too. Cannot. Can too. Oh yeah? Watch this.
No, no, please. Grandpa's tired. Oh, I miss being a fruit already. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.